Hello, I'm Michael Defroyen.
And I'm Rafael Villegas.
I'm the art director of Outcast 2 here at Uphill Studios in Charleroi.
And I'm also working on Outcast 2 as a senior concept artist.
I was part of the original team behind Outcast, but also in the first version of Outcast 2 20 years ago. So it's absolutely amazing to come back to it after all these years.
When I was a kid, I used to play this game with my father. I remember at that time we had never seen a game so beautiful. And we even had to buy a new computer to run it smoothly.
I think the main thing I can bring to the project is to push and develop the creative aspect as an art director, of course, but also to ensure the continuity of the initial spirit of Outcast through its original universe, specific and beautiful places, and the richness of the talent culture.
I am a kind of jack of all trades, since I like to create characters as well as environment. And on Outcast 2, I have plenty of opportunity to create that kind of content.
We want to stay true to the first game. So we started by taking everything that was part of Outcast heritage, like the old concepts that were made, the documents, the research, well, everything we previously developed.
We started by defining the broad visual intentions before to being able to detail each of the individual elements like the fauna or the flora. But the world of Outcast 2 is not only about its exotic alien world. It is above the stories of people with a very rich and unique cultures. When all of this is well absorbed, I'm starting to create visual direction, and I imagine some stories to implement them, to justify them into the universe of Outcast.
In this adventure, the players will go through several villages, which we wanted to be very different from each other's, by their function, such as breeding and crops, but also their geographical location, or the particular climate of each region. It is in these villages that we can best show the different aspects of the talent cultures, through various objects related to a specific function, like the trait here in this image. The religions is another very important aspect of the talent cultures, visible in most of the villages, but also in many places that we will discover throughout the game.
Well, Outcast is really an important part of my career. It's the ideal project for me actually, both as a developer, with all the possibilities from a creative point of view, of course, but also as a gamer, being a fan of adventure actions and exploration games.
I particularly like open world for the way they transport you, for the way they give you the feeling of discovery without having to move from home. And that's exactly the way we work on the game to give that feeling for the different players.
Thank you so much for watching. Outcast will be out soon on PC, PS5 and Xbox Series.
We hope the players will like these games and we like to play this game as much as we do.
Au revoir, à bientôt.
Au revoir, à bientôt. Salut.